Hello folks, and welcome to this week's Carolina Outdoor Adventures TV. Today what I want to do is I want to show you how you can take an old golf cart like this and economically put it back into service and put it back into use without having to buy 6 batteries for it. Now what I'm going to show you today maybe not be something for the person out golfing all the time, 2 or 3 times a week or something like that. This is probably not going to work on the average golf course. But if you have some property, you have, that you need to get around on, you need a vehicle that helps you do a little bit of work. You might be somebody who might be a little bit disabled or something, and this is a perfect thing for you. So we're going to show you how you can take 3 12-volt batteries and replace them and get rid of your 6 6-volt batteries and put your golf cart back into service. Now what I'm going to show you here, I just changed the batteries out and just put 3 new ones in here. The ones I had in here were used ones, and I wanted to try this project, so I needed new batteries in my boat. So I took the deep cycle batteries out of it and put them in here. And I ran this golf cart for a whole week on them batteries and only charged it 1 time. So you get, a lot of long use out of them. The 12-volt batteries, the deep cycle, you got to use deep cycle batteries now, but you'll get a lot of use out of them. They'll last you a long time, and it will save you a lot of money. So let's go ahead and get this golf cart in the garage. I'm going to show you how easy and simple it is to hook them up. This, like I said, is an older golf cart. It's probably 25 years old, but it's all I need around here to get around and do the things, the chores I have to do around here, and it really helps a lot. But I couldn't see spending $700 for 6 6-volt batteries to do the same thing that 3 12-volt batteries would do. All right. So anyways, it cuts down on the weight on the golf cart. Therefore, I feel by not having the weight of all them batteries in here, you're going to get a little more use, and it's going to be a little bit easier on these batteries. Now, these are a standard group 24 size deep cycle battery. You could use an automotive battery, but the problem with that is automotive batteries are not made for a long extended period drain of voltage, where deep cycle batteries are. Now these deep cycle batteries are the same type batteries you would use in other applications, such as maybe lighting in a camper, or I use these for my trolling motors on my boats. And the reason, again, I picked the size 24 is because it fits into the pre-made rack that they have here. So this group just works great. If you have a situation where you could put in the group 27, which is a wider battery, you could do that. But anyways, let's show you how we hook this up. And like I said, there's $200 worth of batteries, brand new batteries right here, that provide me with all the service I need on this golf cart. And I'll not change these out again now until next year. So let's take a look at this and see how we're gonna hook them up. Okay, I have my positive and my negative wires that are coming from my control box on the golf cart. Now yours may be different, but you're still going to have these 2 wires. And you want to place your batteries in here. I've put this one here so that the positive is here on this side, okay, and the positive is on this side of this one, and then the negative, just because the negative is closer to this box. That's the only reason I did it. So now you connect your batteries in series, not parallel. You're going for voltage here, not amperage. So what you want to do is you hook your positive wire. In your case, it may be red. It just happens to be in this old golf cart, it's black. But you hook your positive wire to your positive. And the same thing with your charger. Okay, this has a 36-volt charger to charge. Okay, then what you do is you have a jumper cable that comes off your other battery, your first battery. This jumper cable goes from negative to the positive of the second battery. Okay, and then what you do is the same thing on this next battery. On battery number 2, you have your negative post right here, and it has a jumper that just comes to the positive of the last battery, battery number 3. That gives you your 36 volts. On the negative side of battery number 3, you're going to have your negative wire, and that'll also run to your control box. And that's basically as simple as it gets to hook these up. Now, if I had the 6 battery, I unhooked these wires here and took the wire ties and stuff off them just so I could show this to you better. But if I had the other batteries in here, if I had 3 more 6-volt batteries, you'd continue the same way with jumpers on every battery. Anyways, this is about the 4th trip, maybe even the 5th trip I've made up to the mailbox this week. I charged this golf cart, I think it was Thursday, and the batteries don't show any signs of getting low whatsoever. Now, I mean, your average guy on a golf course is going to run a golf cart a whole lot harder than what I run here. But you know, I've got 6.5 acres here that I drive around on. I go up and down the fence line continually. And here we go up the hill. This is about a 600-yard road here. And I'm only using just about a quarter of a throttle on the batteries, and they're working great. All right, so there you have it. Now look, guys, I know I'm probably going to catch some flack here where, oh, that's not how it will work, and that's not the intentions of having 6 volts batteries in there. But you know what? I don't really care, because I designed this and I chose this option for me. Now, you know, maybe you're somebody out there who has arthritis in their knees or their hips and just doesn't get around very well, and you'd like to have an option to get around your property. You know, you want to be able to get out there and do something. $700 for 6 batteries is a lot of money. I think I paid about 70 bucks a piece for them 3 batteries, okay? They're brand new, they're a good quality, deep cycle battery, and they'll last me about a year. And that's putting on a lot of time on that golf cart. You know, if I have a tractor, but if I can use the golf cart to go do my jobs, my chores, my activities, I'll use that, because it's just quieter and it just saves on wear and tear on the tractor. But anyways, it's very easy to do, and it's cost effective. If you have an old golf cart and you just haven't wanted to put it back in service because you didn't want to spend the money on the batteries, this is another option to do. You know, 6 batteries at 6 volts is 36 volts. 3 batteries at 12 volts is still 36 volts. So explain to me why it won't work. I can drive this golf cart for about a week all over this 6 acres of land we have here, taking care of the animals, moving hay, going to the mailbox, doing all kinds of, you know, which is almost a quarter of a mile up the road up here, as I showed you. So it just makes it very versatile, and it makes it very easy. I don't use it every day, but out of a week, I might use it 3 times during the week. And like I say, next year I'll put 3 more batteries in it, and it'll just keep on going. So I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions about wiring, or there's something you didn't understand that I didn't explain very well, please comment below and let me know. And as soon as I get the comment notification from you from YouTube, I will answer you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you out a little bit with your golf cart. Let me know what you think, and please subscribe to this channel for more beneficial do-it-yourself projects that I'm going to be doing throughout the year here in my garage and around on the property. And don't forget, we also do hunting and fishing. So we're just going to have a lot of things going on this year. So thanks for watching, and tune in again here next time on our next video.